Shalom. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rahakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders at Great Millstone who rule well, and peace and blessings, and shalom and salutations to you, hopefully, like brothers out there is pushing this word throughout the four corners, doing this thing in truth and sincerity. I want to say shalom. And Lord willing, this video here is edifying. I pray that it is. And the topic is going to be surrounded by no one can vouch for you, or no one can vouch for you in this thing. And so basically, in your walk, or brothers like to say this truth of ours, or this thing of ours, no one can vouch for you. When the day comes where we all have to answer to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, one brother can't vouch for another brother. Speaking about the true believers, like in this world where pretty much it's who you know, and who you know depends on whether you're successful or not. So that's not like in the kingdom of heaven. The kingdom of heaven isn't like that. So no one can vouch for you, meaning, oh yeah, this brother's good right here. I seen him doing the work fervently. I seen him going out to the highways and hedges. I seen him studying. I seen him giving up his spiritual sacrifices for the Lord. So yeah, he can make it. No, every man is going to have to show and prove for himself. And that's how the Lord works. It's going to be individually how the Lord is going to depend on whether you make it or not. And this was just on my spirit. So I'm going to get a few scriptures. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 16 and 24. I can't find my pen right now. Otherwise, I would have wrote these scriptures down, like I usually do. But this is the book of Matthew, chapter 16 and 24. It says, Then said Yahushua unto his disciples, If any man will come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross and follow me. All right, so in the regeneration, there were true believers who followed Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, or followed Yahweh Shai whithersoever he goeth, followed the Lamb whithersoever he goeth. And they had to take up their cross, meaning they had to deal with their own burdens. They had to deal with what the Lord was bestowed unto them, to them, their gifts, some of the pitfalls that they may have to go through, their obstacles. That's what it means when it's taking up your cross. Like Yahushua had his road to Damascus, or had his road he had to go through. His believers, his disciples, are going to have to do the same thing. And that's what he told the disciples. And they dropped everything and followed him. Just like us. We dropped everything to follow the Lord. Whether we woke up through, whether it be Great Millstone, the apostles, or other Israelite camps, and then we found the truth, the true doctrine, and what made the most sense according to the scriptures, and we did that. And then we never looked back. Now, there were some who looked back, but as the scriptures said, they were never a part of us when they did that. So this is the book of Romans, chapter 15 and 20. Yes, so I have strived to preach the gospel, not where Hamashiach Yahushua was named, lest I should build upon another man's foundation. Now, we equate that as well for these false prophets and these guys who pop out of nowhere and take from the apostles what they teach, take from other guys here and there, and then call themselves elders and call themselves bishops and things of that nature, not giving credit or reverence to who they learned it from. Those people are prideful. But also you have guys as well who leech off of other brothers, leech off other brothers' spirits. Now, what I mean by that is you got certain guys, certain brothers out there, you may have had aided brothers just by your spirit alone. And just by your spirit alone, when you come in contact with brothers, you aid them by your having a cheerful countenance. In your by the Lord dealing with you, He made your countenance cheerful, and it's pleasant for you to be around. Like I had my YouTube channel was GMS. When I was in GMS, it was GMS well wisher, meaning you wish brothers well. Just like if you you say Yahweh Mahar, safe travels, you wishing brothers well, Shalom, peace to you. But you have certain guys that want to leech off other brothers' spirit. They may want to do a video with you because because the spirit's not dealing with them. All right, they're lukewarm. They can't come up with titles, or they're not being a watcher for the Lord. So they get you, and they're like, "Okay, brother, let's do a video." And it be you the whole time. That's carrying them. You bring the precepts out. You come up with the title. You come up with articles, and that brother is just doing a video because he has to get his videos done. The Lord's not dealing with guys like that. All right. You can't say, "Oh yeah, I was doing a video with this brother. Me and this brother was gun ho the whole time I was in the truth." And then when it comes time for reckoning, the Lord's gonna look at you and be like, "You were full of shit." All right, because those guys were full of shit. This is the book of Galatians chapter 6 and 4. "But let every man prove his own work, and then shall he have rejoicing in himself alone, and not in another." So we have to prove our own work. You yourself, you have to put in those hours, those 10,000 man hours, man. It's not easy to look things up, look words up, look at the news, things that we're supposed to do. But you have individuals who think they may get a younger brother and do some car videos and then just rant the whole time. Like, bro, that's not doing the work. "Oh, well, I got my videos done." But that's not the spirit to be in, man. You have to do this thing for yourself. All right. And when I was in that position, man, I felt like, damn, this guy is above me, or this guy, supposed to have that wisdom, knowledge, and understanding and been in this thing, but he can't seem to muster up in himself to do the work. All right. That's not the spirit to be in. And eventually those type of guys, they fall by the wayside, or they still may be in a congregation or something, and they're out of it. You look at them, their countenance is low. They look like they're disinterested. They just want camp to go by so they can do their bullshit. You got a lot of guys like that, man. All right, and the Lord is seeking out those guys and getting them up out of there. And then in turn, those brothers who are sincere, they can grow, because that's what it's all about, growing, not staying stagnant, not staying still. All right. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 20, and I'm going to start at 1. This is the book of Matthew chapter 20. I'm going to start at 1. For the kingdom of heaven is like unto a man that is an householder, which went out early in the morning to hire laborers into his vineyard. And when he had agreed with the laborers for a penny a day, he sent them into his vineyard. And he went out about the third hour and saw others standing idle in the marketplace. Right? So we're all considered, this is like considered unto laboring. We're laying the bricks, brick by brick, doing the hard sweat and tears, blood, sweat, and tears. It says, verse 4, it says, and said unto them, go ye always, go ye also into the vineyard, and whatsoever is right I will give you. And they went their way. Again, he went out about the 6th and 9th hour, and did likewise. And about the 11th hour he went out and found others standing idle, and said unto them, why stand ye here all the day idle? Okay, so there's younger brothers who are, the Lord woke up, and they eventually get into a congregation, all right, and pretty much came in, if you want to call them latecomers. So the Lord is putting the spirit onto younger brothers or newer brothers to get up on a level fast. They learn the precepts. They learn the rehearsing the righteous acts. And brothers see that, and they say, oh, yeah, I can take advantage of this guy. I ain't got much going on. I reached a plateau. You know what I'm saying? I'm in this thing, hard body. I'm going to get this guy. I'm going to take this guy under my wing. All right, so verse 7, it says, they say unto him, because no man hath hired us. He saith unto them, go ye also into the vineyard, and whatsoever is right, that shall you receive. All right, that penny, that crown is what every single brother is going to receive, no matter if he's the youngest brother, the head of the camp, the second in command. It's going to be the same token. It says verse 8. So when, and I mean, if you're head of a camp and or the younger second in command, you're supposed to see those things. It says verse 9, and when they came that were hired about the 11th hour, they received every man a penny. But when the first came, they were supposed that they should have received more, and they likewise received every man a penny. So this guy, man, y'all, we had it hard. Y'all younger brothers, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't know what it's like. Just being a scumbag, man. Just being a crutball. Looking at them some type of way. So verse 11, it says, and when they had received it, they murmured against the good men of the house. Verse 12, saying, these last have wrought but 1 hour, and thou hast made them equal unto us, which have borne the burden and heat of the day. So yeah, we stood out. There's guys who stood out there for years and years, but their spirit ain't right. Younger brothers, the newer brothers may be on fire, which pretty much everyone that's in that congregation should be on. When it comes to handle the business of the Lord, should be on fire, like Apostle Tahar says. Verse 13, but he answered one of them and said, friend, I do thee no wrong. Didst not thou agree with me for a penny? Take that thine is, and go thy way. I will give unto this last, even as unto thee. Is it not lawful for me to do what I will with mine own? Is that thine eye evil because I am good? Exactly. Just because a certain brother does something different or does something in his own way does not make him wicked, does not make him less of a brother. You can't look at a brother as a possession. Oh, he don't do that, so he ain't right. Oh, he don't do it like I do it. There's something wrong with him. Just totally off, man. Why would you even be thinking something like that? That does not make him evil. Verse 16. So the last shall be first, and the first last. For many be called, but few chosen. Right. So really, your strongest link is the youngest or the newer brother. Got to make sure those brothers are strong, building them up. All right. If you're doing the works of the Lord with them, guiding them, teaching them certain things, how to things he should adjust to. Giving them advice on certain things that won't lead him into the pitfalls. Helping him on his work ethic, as yours should be. All right. So yeah, that was it on that. So, Lord willing, this video was edifying. All right, to the sheep. I'm gonna give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rachakodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders at Great Millstone. Shalom to you, brothers. Shalom.